Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Dinwiddie against Curry. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the left wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. They double him with Jordan. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Porzingis with the steal. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. To the inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Irving. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. The rebound by KD. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 21.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Porzingis, trying to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. Let's take a look at Dallas. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now, Brooklyn, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Timeout called the Nets. Clark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Curry with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up, looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Met. Pass to LeVert. Outside Irving. There's the three. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Nets also making a change. Murray's checked in. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 45 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Nets leading by 16. Goes up to the stripe. Again, the Nets for 2.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Kicks it out to Allen. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. So a chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at KD. He'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Kleber, the pass to Powell, and it's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. And here we go. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brunson. Off target with his 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now the feed to Murray. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Barea. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
It's hard to know what Barea is going to do in the pick and roll. I mean, he keeps the defense off balance, and not only is he an excellent passer, but he's a very good shooter out of the pick and roll, too.
27 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 18.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a big 18. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Seth Curry. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And then Allen slams it in.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Kleba with the bucket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
They double-team Curry, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The reverse. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Justin Anderson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Kleba kicks to Brunson. There's the double team with Allen. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Nets leading by 22. Passes to LeVert. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Paulie Stein finds Powell. Now Brunson. LeVert defending. Here's Kleba, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Basket good.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
To the paint, here's Durant. The 9-footer's on the mark.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's the triple. It's good from long range. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
And Durant comes to help. Here's Finney-Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Brooklyn leading by 23. Down low. KD with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Excellent D there from Allen.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And there's the call on Curry. Here's Powell. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Nets leading by 22. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Here's Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. And it's Seth Curry in for Willie Cauley-Stein. To the inside, Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, you know, Kevin, there's a reason why Jordan's a high-percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11", power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him. And get him minutes on the court.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart.
Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. You've been pretty much unstoppable with the last few games.
And that's going to do.
I don't know what you said at the beginning of that.
Congrats on your first player of the month, Jay.
My man Ted, I'm not too big on these individual awards.